That's the kind of plot twist that doesn't just sting, it burns. And right now, fans of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco think they just witnessed it in real time. Picture this. A huge romantic campaign, likely filled with soft lighting, smirking close-ups, and some major couple goals. Poof. Gone. Replaced by a blank billboard and a blurry email that no one was supposed to see. If this sounds like a rejected movie script, hang on. Because the drama, speculation, and behind-the-scenes whispers are just getting started. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It is free and help us bring you enjoyable content. And of course, watch till the end. It started as a dream campaign. Rumor has it, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco were set to launch a heartfelt, public-facing billboard ad, something deeply personal. Maybe a nod to the skeptics, maybe a message to the fans. But right before it launched, the whole thing vanished. The location? Empty. A white canvas stared back at confused passersby in LA, not exactly the kind of grand reveal people were expecting. Then came the screenshots. A fan tweeted a grainy image of what looked like an internal PR email. Subject line? Potential PR conflict. Vague? Yes. Suspicious? Absolutely. And just like that, internet sleuths did what they do best. They connected dots nobody even knew existed. Whispers turned into full-blown threads. But here's the twist. Was this really a calculated move by Justin Bieber's PR team to block the spotlight from shining too brightly on Selena and Benny? Or is that just the narrative fans want to believe? If you've ever worked in entertainment or even peeked behind the curtain of any high-profile career, you know that image is everything. One ad campaign can shift public perception, reset brand identity, or, let's be real, completely hijack the news cycle. So, is it really that far-fetched to think someone might pull strings to keep the spotlight centered? Enter Justin Bieber's team. Was this a protective move to avoid confusion around his own branding? Or was it a little more personal? Fans were quick to throw around words like petty and insecure, while others chalked it up to strategic PR, cold, calculated, and not necessarily emotional. But let's not ignore the human side of this. We're talking about exes, public ones, with very public histories and fan bases that basically live online. Even if no one said it out loud, that ad would have had implications. So here's the real question. If you were in Justin's shoes, would you see this billboard as harmless or hostile? Let's zoom in on the couple at the heart of this whole thing, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Not exactly the duo fans saw coming, right? But that's kind of the magic. While tabloids and fan pages were busy pairing her with every it guy in the industry, Benny slid under the radar until suddenly he didn't. What makes this relationship hit differently is its vibe. It's soft, real, more sweatpants in the studio than red carpet royalty. And that's what made the rumored ad so intriguing. It wasn't supposed to be glitzy or performative, it was intimate, real, them. So when it didn't appear, it hit like a glitch in the Matrix. Fans weren't just robbed of a cool ad, they were robbed of a moment. But maybe that's the point. Maybe that moment was never meant to be shared. Or maybe someone made damn sure it wouldn't be. The world of celebrity PR is a lot like chess. Every move matters. Every photo op, every press release, every Instagram caption, it's all part of a larger strategy. So let's ask the uncomfortable question. Did Justin's team make a power play to control the narrative? And deeper still, does he even know? Because here's the reality. In these massive PR machines, sometimes the artist isn't the puppeteer, they're the puppet. A well-meaning assistant, a hyper-alert brand manager, a trigger-happy legal team, any of them could have flagged this ad as a potential issue. And in this industry, potential is enough to shut it all down. So maybe this isn't about Justin versus Selena. Maybe it's about the invisible forces behind the curtain, pulling levers we'll never see. Still, doesn't that somehow make it even worse? Once the billboard disappeared, fans didn't just speculate, they organized. Tweets turned into threads, threads into TikToks, TikToks into full-on video essays. Some even tracked the digital footprint of the supposed email leak, zooming in CSI style on fonts and metadata. And as expected, camps formed fast. Hashtag let Selena shine, hashtag PR not petty, hashtag blocked by Bieber. It became less about what actually happened and more about what people felt happened. And isn't that the real power of celebrity in 2025? The ability to project, assume, and fight over someone else's love story like it's your own? In a way, it's beautiful. In another, deeply chaotic. But the biggest irony? No one involved has said a word. Which makes you wonder, silence, is that part of the plan too? Let's strip the fame out of it for a second. Imagine pouring your heart into a passion project with someone you love. Maybe it's a song, a photo shoot, even a joint post that means something to you. And just before it goes live, an ex, who no longer plays a role in your life, blocks it from being seen. Would that feel like protection? Or sabotage? It's a scenario so many people can relate to, minus the Hollywood lights. Because at the core of this story is a question about control. Who gets to tell your story? Who gets to decide what's too much, too fast, too public? If Selena and Benny felt ready to go big, shouldn't that be their call? Or does every public figure sign away that kind of autonomy the moment they become a brand? This isn't the first time Selena's personal life has collided with the public stage. From her relationships to her health, to her struggles and growth, everything she's done has been scrutinized. But what fans love about her is how real she's stayed through it all. And with Benny, that authenticity felt dialed up, not down. So was this ad, the one that never saw the light of day, just another chapter in that story? Or was it the moment she was finally reclaiming her narrative? One thing's clear, when your love life doubles as headline bait, even your most genuine moves can be interpreted as stunts. That's the curse of celebrity. You can't just be in love. You have to frame it. And when someone steps in to change that frame, well, then we all start asking, what are they trying to hide? You'd think a missing ad wouldn't last more than a few days on the internet. But here we are. Weeks later, it's still trending. Not because we're nosy, okay, maybe a little, but because it taps into something deeper. It's about past versus present. About what it means to move on, and what it looks like when someone won't let you. It's about whether two people can love out loud without old flames casting shadows over every kiss, every campaign, every billboard that may or may not exist. It's about whether control is safety or sabotage. And above all, it's about the stories we tell and the ones that get erased before we ever get to see them. The jury's still out. Some say Justin's team was looking out for him. Others say it's toxic behavior wrapped in a PR excuse. But one thing's for sure, the billboard may have vanished, but the message is louder than ever. Selena's happy. Benny's in love. And fans? They're watching, waiting, hoping that whatever story these two are trying to tell actually gets told. So now, it's your turn. What do you think? Was this a smart brand move or just plain sabotage? Would you be okay with someone from your past stepping in and rewriting your present? Speech balloon, was this too far or fair game? Performing arts, and what would you do if your love story got cut before opening night? Because if one blurry email can spark this much conversation, imagine what would have happened if the billboard had actually gone up.